I don't want to hear that. Like, shut up. Politics, phone, girlfriend, boyfriend, parent. No. I'm focusing on what I'm doing. I'm carving this piece of wood for fucking 2 hours. Just same groove. Then you look at the grain of wood, you're like, whoa, that was nice. All right, here we go again. Back up the hill. That's like the rat race of life. And sitting here doing breathing and just more or less meditating is like that flat spot on that hill where you just give your mind like a minute or two just to, it's so nice to not be using my mind. Oh, hey, oh. What are some benefits of deprivation? Oh, shit. Strong opening. That's what he said, someone said, I said it. Jungle Gym, whoa. So, this is, yeah. So, deprivation. Apparently, this is coming from someone, my lady, that reads books on stuff, masculine, feminine stuff, and other stuff, and stuff. Apparently men like living on the edge to some degree, a little bit of potential death, a little risky, I guess. And I was like, no, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So anyway, that spawned a thought, which made me want to talk about the breathing stuff. I've been slacking on it here lately. Doing it like every other day, maybe once or twice. And I don't know, I used to be able to hold my breath for like 2 minutes, man, after an exhale. But I don't know if it's cold, stress, breathing is different. I feel like when it's comfortable outside, then it's easier to hold your breath. Because, I don't know if you noticed, it's kind of cold over here. That's snow. Maybe it's that. I don't know. So I was sitting here doing my breathing, did a little workout. If you're curious about getting something started, this is just my morning routine as of the past, week and a half. Pretty simple. It takes about 8-9 minutes. I do a total of 200 crunches, side crunches, front crunches, whatever, just crunches. And whenever I need to take a break, I'll do instead of 10 or 15 push-ups. And some neck therapy. I got impinged nerves in my neck, so I got to do this weird gobble. So basically what I do 50 crunches, 10, 15 push-ups, 10 little neck exercise things, 50 crunches, 10, 15 push-ups, until I get to 200 crunches. Not that big, but it gets you going. It's nice. So there's the tip if you want to start doing something. But be careful if you have a kind of a shitty lumbar spine. When you're sleeping, all the compression is basically relieved from your discs, causing them to be super inflated, engorged, inflamed. So an inflamed disc is often kind of similar to just a very healthy, fully hydrated disc. So just be careful. That's not what I'm getting at. Breathing deprivation. So I'm sitting here trying to do my breathing. Last breath, number 30, you just exhale and then just hold it. And I was at 30 seconds. Dude, 30 seconds, man, come on now. So I inhaled. Held it for a minute and some change. That was nice. Did some breathing again. Exhale. And I was like, let me try counting. Then I was like, oh, bro, if you're counting, then you're not really, you're not meditating or whatever. I was like, yeah, fuck, I get. Yeah, fuck you. Shut up. Shut up, myself. It's I've been kind of out of whack. And I haven't really been focusing on the breathing stuff. So what I've learned is that, if I take, a week off, completely, or just kind of slack on it, when I come sit down and try to do the breathing again or the meditation again, it's just a little harder to be present. It's harder to kind of stay out of my head and just kind of just be and get that sensation and that experience that is very rewarding. So when I'm out of practice, it takes 3 or 4 good, hard attempts, quality attempts to get back on. So if you're starting this stuff, it doesn't happen the first time. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I've only done it for the first time once, right? So sitting here, exhaled, inhaled, and counted 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you get to 30, that's pretty much a minute. All right. So with that, I'm going to stop saying so many times. Remember that. That's stupid. it's hard to get in the groove of it. It's hard to not think while you're sitting here in the cold, pretty much naked. It's hard to not think. So, a nice transition into that is slow counting. It's pretty mindless, as long as you know how to count to, 60. 1, 2. It's kind of like it tunes everything else out because your mind is focused on something, but you focus so simply on just basic numbers that you do get a sense of that reward of like that mind just kind of shutting down for a moment. Again, it's like day-to-day life. Most of us, Americans at least, and I'm sure other countries, but our culture is very, grind, get it done. Rat race, baby. You make it to the top. You all got to make it to the top. Everyone's got to make all that shit. It's kind of like walking up a steep hill, always. When you get to a little flat spot, you kind of like, oh my God, it feels so good to let my legs just not be working. Spend a minute or two there, like, whew, that was nice. All right, here we go again. Back up the hill. That's like the rat race of life. And sitting here doing breathing and just more or less meditating is like that flat spot on that hill where you just give your mind like a minute or two just to, it's so nice to not be using my mind. Just like it's nice to not be using your legs. So what I'm saying is, counting may be wrong, but I don't give a shit. It felt good for me, and it brought me back to ground. So I'm playing with sticks. That's how I know I'm usually in it. If I start fucking around and playing with sticks, because it's fun. I feel like a little boy. Ooh, oh, hey, oh. Final point, what I'm actually getting at is deprivation. God, dang. I belabor the hell out of this. I learned that word the other day. Never used it before. Sitting here breathing, held my breath, inhale, held up about a minute, did some breathing, exhaled. I counted, 19, 20, 21. When I got to 21, my body was like, dude, I need some breath. I'm like, let's make it to 30. It's like 23. Oh, come on, 24, 25. And at 25, it was like desperation. 26. And then I was like, I don't know what that was, but fuck yes. That sense of like desperation for life, for air, oxygen, to stay alive, to stay conscious. No. Self-depriving yourself of that. Just now, this is my little micro experience I just had. I just deprived myself, and my body was like, dude, I want it. I need it. Give it to me, and I refused to give it to it. I could have lasted 30, but I didn't. 26 was still somewhat magical. And that just, I don't know, it kind of made me feel more awake, more in power, more in control, more manly, more masculine, more human, more assertive, more in control, abrasive, alert, oriented, able, capable. Made me feel more capable in this kind of like universal way, like my whole life kind of thing. Like I own this shit. Well, yeah, so depriving yourself of essentially something you need, or something of comfort, like breathing. Now let's go beyond that. Getting in the creek, I'm depriving myself of some comfort by giving myself a shit ton of discomfort. Waking up in the morning. Sure, I'd love to just sleep in, wake up, just whatever. Like, no, get up. I do sleep in a lot. But get up, like, all right, work out. It's not very comfortable. Do it. Okay, cool. Come out here and do your breathing. All right, do it. All right, get in the creek. Starting the day out with self-inflicted deprivation or self-inflicted discomfort. I don't know, man. It wakes something up. And if you have the control to induce that on yourself, it just exudes, just kind of like brings out this level of self-discipline and inner power. But I do feel powerful, feel stronger, just up here, more gathered, more clear. So I guess all I'm saying is there's something to it. Oh, and I dip a lot. Another thing I've been doing is at least once a day, step one, I think I mentioned this before,